I'm calling a comeback. Okay, I'm not gonna be that gangster, but I'm calling a comeback. That's a bit gay. I'm back. It's what I'm trying to say to you. But I was trying to be all cool and hip with it, but it ain't working. Yeah, I'm back after a long hiatus, you might want to call it. A lot of things have factored into me not being here, and there's a lot of excuses that I'm probably going to churn up a little bit now, but I'm not going to go on for that for too long because I've got things to talk about. Part of the reason I wasn't here was because my laptop was being a dick. It was full of junk and it just wouldn't run. It was just going slow, so I deleted everything. I reinstalled my operating system and upgraded it and everything, so I'm now running Lion on my MacBook Pro. So I did that, and then I had nothing on it, and I stupidly, I put a lot of the stuff that was on my computer onto my hard drive, but I forgot to put intros and everything on, and a lot of stuff I use for videos. So I created a new intro in Little Big Planet, and that's where that is. That's what that is that you saw at the beginning. I quite like it. Another thing, my PVR decided that it didn't want to work anymore. So after I upgraded my laptop and I got new software for recording and everything was ready, and I was ready. Everything was running perfect, and I was ready to record. And my PVR decided it just didn't want to record anymore, so I had to buy a new one of them, which it's not as good. I don't know why. It just doesn't seem to. They seem to be quite temperamental. And this new one, the quality when I'm playing isn't as good. It looks a little bit worse. I don't know why. Check this out, by the way. These two planes crashing midair. I was like, what? Instant replay. Anyway, yeah. So that's another reason. And then I was ill for like a month. I had a really bad cold and a really bad cough, and then all this shit happened with the PVR. I finally got that working, and then I got ill again. I've been ill again for the past week, and I've had a really bad cough. So yeah, no more excuses. I'm back, and I'm ready, and I'm going to be uploading Battlefield 3 and Modern Warfare 3, which comes out tomorrow. Probably on some Uncharted 3, probably a lot of other shit. But yeah, Battlefield's kick ass. I love Battlefield Bad Company 2. Battlefield 3 is just, it's awesome. It's awesome. I'm loving it. But I want to talk to you a little bit about the game that's coming out tomorrow. Well, it'll be out today, because I'll be uploading this tonight. So, bleh. Anyway, it's getting a lot of stick, a lot of hate from a lot of people. A lot of people saying that, oh yeah, it's going to be shit because Modern Warfare 2 was shit, and I don't think that's going to be the case. I'm hoping that's not the case, and I've seen some gameplay and it's alright looking. I'm hoping it's going to be good, because what happened is Call of Duty 4 was amazing. Everyone can agree that Call of Duty 4 was good, and then Infinity Ward were like, oh, we made a really good game, let's make things better, we'll add loads of stuff to it, and that failed. But now they have a lot of complaints. They have a lot of people going, no, this was rubbish, take that out, we didn't like that, change this. So now they actually have some feedback to go back on, whereas with Call of Duty 4, all they had was like, this was good, make it better. You know what I mean? So you can see the difference between what they have to work with. So I'm hoping it's going to be a lot better. Anyway, you don't want to hear about what I think about Call of Duty and other games. That's not what you're here for. You want to know what I've been up to the past 2 months I've not seen you. Shit. No, nothing. I've been doing rubbish. I've been doing just sitting about playing video games. No, not really. I went on holiday with Sarah and my mother, my gran, and my brother as well to Malta, which was fucking hot, by the way. I didn't go to Malta to die, but I almost died. No, it was incredibly hot. And being disabled, having a spinal injury, a lot of quadriplegics have trouble regulating their temperature. But when you get in that kind of intense heat, it's almost impossible to cool down, and I spent a lot of my time sitting in the shade. Like, we'd walk for 5 minutes and be like, we need to go and get some water, and then I'd go back to the hotel room and just sit under the air conditioning. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoy going to hot countries. I just, if it's above like 30 degrees, it's too hot for me. Saying this, I was thinking of moving to America at some point, so I don't know how that's gonna work. So I was like, oh, we can go to California. My dad's American. All I need to do is find proof that I'm part of him, and I can get a citizenship. But I've not spoken to my dad in like, wait a minute, how old am I? 21. I've spoken to my dad in like 19 years. He left when I was 2. So the chances of finding him and proving that he's my dad is probably quite slim. But hey, if that happens, I could be moving to a state near you. I don't know, maybe in like 5 years time. But what else have I done? I was on the radio. I told you that the last gameplay video I made, which was Uncharted like 3 months ago. I told you I was going to be on Kerrang Radio. Well, I was on Kerrang Radio, and it was good, and I swore live on air. That was funny. I said SH. I don't know why I was gonna spell out to you like you don't want to hear that, but I swear all the time in these commentaries. Yeah, I said shit live on air. And like it was just one of these like, oh yeah, no shit. And I was like really like just in a conversation like we just normally say, and like no one noticed it. And like, I was like, oh shit, I'm sorry for saying that shit. I just said shit there again. I'm sorry for saying that. And he was like, oh no, I didn't say what. I didn't hear you. And I was like, oh nothing. No. But yeah, I didn't get in trouble for it. They said that if I swear and they get in trouble, they could sue me. So thank God I didn't get in trouble. But yeah, that was good times. Good times. What else have I done? I went down to Game Fest. That was about a month ago now. So there's not really much point talking about it because we went to Game Fest and we got to play Rage, which has been out now for a while. It wasn't out at the time. We got to play Starhawk. Actually, Starhawk's not out. Starhawk was fucking amazing. I don't know why it didn't have that much of a queue, which was kind of bemusing to me because as soon as Starhawk was released on the internet, like there was information about it. People hounded it. They were like, "Oh my god, Starhawk, it looks amazing!" But then I went to Game Fest and there was like a stall there with Starhawk on it, like one person playing it, and like no queue behind them. But to be fair, it was right next to Uncharted 3, which hadn't been released yet. Which I've been playing is fucking amazing, by the way. Completed it in like the first day because it's so good. But yeah, Starhawk was really fun. It's kind of like Warhawk, but mixed with. Have you played the new Red Faction Armageddon? It feels kind of like that, like the aiming controls, and the fact that you can sprint, and the melee is like a quick melee now rather than you hold out your knife and slash about like you did in the first one. But it feels good. It feels nice, and I like the building thing, the building mechanics. That's quite good fun. And what else did I play? Modern Warfare 3. That's a funny story of Modern Warfare 3 at Games Fest. I know the game's out tomorrow, and by the time you're hearing this, a lot of you might have played it, so it's not interesting now. But me and Sarah went down, and it was a massive queue for Modern Warfare 3. So we're like, fuck it, we're not just gonna bother because it was like a 3-hour queue. We're like, let's not bother. But then it came to the end of the day, and we had like 3 hours left, and we thought, fuck it, we'll just wait in the queue and have a wee shot. We've got nothing else to do. All we're gonna do is go back to the hotel and sit about. So we went to wait in the queue, and I waited for about 20 minutes, and the guy was like, it gets a bit tight up there, because it was all kind of weavy. Do you want to just get like bumped up now, because it was a little step, and you could just play in the next round? And I was like, yeah, fucking cripple benefits. Being in the wheelchair has its benefits. So we went from a 3-hour queue to a 20-minute like stand just outside the big room where it was. And then I got in, and me and Sarah got to play. It was Spec Ops. It was like, I think it was the survival one, and they were doing a competition. If you got to round 10, you got this little like badge. It was like a wee patch that you sew onto something. If you got to round 15, you got a t-shirt. And Sarah and I were playing it, and we died like instantly within the first round. I think we died, and then we were playing again, and we got all the way to round fucking 9, and we had literally. Sorry, I just bashed the mic there. I don't know if you heard that. We got literally about 3 kills away from the end, from getting to round 10 and getting this badge thing, which it wasn't even an amazing badge, it was just a little badge. And then they called time up, because you only got like 10 minutes to do it, and we were like, no, because we could have had it, and it would have been so much fun. But yeah, I'm surprised, because it was Xbox as well, and it was up on a desk, which I couldn't really reach. So I'm surprised we managed it well, but it seemed fun, and the controls seemed tight, so I'm going to end this commentary with a little fail here, me trying to blow up this tank. And thank you for listening, and love you guys. I'll be back as soon as possible. Bye!